So, how's the dealer business going? What do the RFG results look like on the dealer side? They look good. They actually look very good. You know, in FY 2019, our overall revenue is right at 5% growth. Your wholesale equipment purchases, the ones more categorized within the SMB, are up a crazy 10%. On behalf of all of us at Ricoh, thank you very much. And you know, how is that even possible? In this mature industry that we're in, with competitors acting in desperation with price discounting, and there's even some that are attacking Ricoh directly. By the way, how's that working out for them? Well, have you seen the recent quarterly results by many of our competitors? Not so good. Actually kind of brutal. And that's a shame. Sorry. I told Jody I wasn't going to do that, but I couldn't help it. So back to the dealers. Our unit, if you look at the business from a unit standpoint, our growth together so far this year in 2019 is very, what I would call, colorful. The A3 color is up 12%. And A3 color means our new IM series. And that series produces the most lucrative color supplies, chip crumb, and most important, establishes a cloud platform with your customers. A major strategic growth area for us is production color. Well, our combined performance on the C7200 series and the C9200 series is up 21% this year. And what I think I feel even better about is the corresponding production integrated solutions revenue is up even a little more than that. Now that said, black and white equipment did not grow. A3 MFP is down about 5%, and A4 printer and A4 and printer in black and white is about the same. And because of that, aftermarket has been primarily flat. It's up a little bit, but it's primarily flat. But the good news in that area is that we've seen consistent growth in color aftermarket. And that's going to continue to grow more and more with the placements in the IM series color. But the best news in the area of aftermarket is what we have to augment your overall annuity business going forward. You're going to hear a lot about the new annuity throughout this week. And by the way, there are other bright spots beyond the core business. Software is up 24%. Our Champs services revenue is up 26%. And Linda, thank you very much. The interactive flat panel display units are up 48%. So if you want to know the state of the Ricoh dealer business, it's strong and it's growing. But what's more important is what that means to your business, how your business is growing. Now, showing in hands, when you look at the last 3 years, how many of you have experienced growth in the past 3 years? Top line revenue growth. Nice. Well, if you're on this next list we're going to put up here, you're certainly growing. This list represents the top 25 RFG dealers in terms of purchase revenue growth the past 3 years. Now the names are listed in alphabetical order, and they represent in the last 3 years to Ricoh, as far as purchases are concerned, $100 million in growth. Pretty good. Pretty good. Really, on behalf of all of us at Ricoh, thank you. Thank you for your time. Now, we can look at a top 25 list another way, and that's in terms of percentage growth. Now, these dealers have grown their Ricoh purchases between 36% and 176% in the past 3 years. And you know what? More than half this list are mid-market size dealers. So at this time, let's take a minute to recognize the dealership that has shown the most growth this past year. Now, in this case, the dealer with Ricoh's highest overall revenue growth in the United States is also the highest professional services revenue in the Midwest region. Probably not a coincidence. But before I introduce the winning dealership, I'd like you to hear from their St. Louis region Director of Sales, Kevin Simmons, on the importance of providing customer value beyond the box.
We had a prospect recently. It was a retail organization with about 80 locations throughout the two-state area we covered. And they were looking for someone to replace their printers primarily. But then they asked the question, the follow-up question, if there was anything else we could do to maybe enhance their productivity and tie into their ERP, which is very unique. So we reached out to our folks, Tim Welter, David Knock from Ricoh, who engaged us with the Champs people, with the solution that we came up with and installed and implemented with Champs. It automates the entire process. It was much more than just a printer solution. The other printer companies were involved. HP, Kyocera, Dell was the incumbent, and they came up with printer solutions only, and that pretty much eliminated them from winning this deal. This was an all-encompassing solution that the customer really enjoyed, and it's been installed for a couple of years now, and I love it. I'm very happy.
Cool. Thanks, Kevin. So, the Ricoh National Award for highest revenue growth goes to GFI Digital. Bruce Gibbs, please join me on stage.